Hello and welcome to the news, bringing you the most commented on and most viewed Korean news stories of the moment that probably wouldn't make it into English otherwise. Our first story, yesterday at 4:30 in the afternoon on a street in Gyeonggi-do, a bus driver, Mr. Kim, got into an argument with the driver of a sedan who was parked on the side of the road, stabbed him with a knife in front of the man's wife and young daughter, then abandoned his bus and stole a car to make a getaway. According to police and witnesses, after the two men argued, Mr. Kim, the bus driver, came out of the bus furious, brandishing a ballpoint pen. He jabbed the car owner, but was overpowered, so Mr. Kim went into a nearby kimbap restaurant and came out with a knife. The owner of the car was in the middle of calming down his young daughter, who had been freaked out after witnessing the argument. The bus driver came up from behind and stabbed him. Thankfully, he only suffered minor injuries. After witnesses called the police, apparently Mr. Kim then simply left his bus where it was, hopped into a nearby car, and made his getaway. Police are currently looking for him. Our next story has been ongoing for a few days. Last Wednesday, a 40-year-old woman left her house in Gunsan to go and meet her police officer friend, Officer Jung, and she hasn't been seen or heard from since. In an investigation the day after the woman's disappearance, Officer Jung asserted that he hadn't met her nor had plans to meet her, hadn't been in contact with her that day. Although part of the memory on his car's black box had been suspiciously erased, after police recovered some of the missing memory, they found nothing of note. However, an article just came out a few minutes ago that mentions a text message talking about their plans to meet that day. And as this new evidence means Officer Jung lied to police during the investigation, police are saying that there's a good chance that the two actually met. As if that weren't enough, the day after the police talked to Officer Jung, the day after would be that Friday, he took off and went into hiding. He abandoned his car under a bridge in Gangwon-do. It's known that he bought new clothes and a hat, and he was seen, presumably on CCTV, getting into a bus heading back to Gunsan. According to other articles, there's some speculation as to why he would go back to Gunsan, such as the ever-dwindling possibility that he'll turn himself in, or that he's going back to cover up evidence. Of course, police continue to look for him and for the missing woman. Okay, stabbings and missing people aside, in kind of some lighter news, there was panic in Seoul Station. Around 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday, on a platform in Seoul Station, police received reports of a suspicious-looking backpack feared to be a bomb. Police cleared the area and a bomb disposal squad was immediately sent. They x-rayed the bag and then set about to dismantle it. They found clothes, medicine, and tomatoes, which when mixed together aren't known to explode. An hour after the panic first struck, the offending bag was moved to lost and found. And our final story, apparently there's some heated debate now over lowering the age at which little boys can enter female bathhouses. Current law permits boys 5 and under to enter, with fines of up to 3 million won to owners who break this law. The age thing is a bit tricky because as Korean ages go, a total age of 5 years old, which I guess that's what the law says, a total age of 5 years old could actually mean a normal Korean age of 6 or 7 years old. In 2003, the Ministry of Health and Welfare lowered the age from 7 and under to 5 and under. The Korea Federation of Bathhouse Businesses, my own translation as a quick search didn't turn up an official English name, says that due to kids' rapid development these days, there's an ever-increasing number of women complaining about the way at which boys look at them in the bathhouses. In 2010, the Federation attempted to lower the age, but was rejected. And that's it for today's The News. Thank you for watching. Of course, please feel free to share this video wherever you'd like. Feel free to comment or email, and I'll see you next time.